Today, we're starting a brand new Valheim adventure, which means we're going to be punching trees, chasing deer through the woods, punching more trees, and starting our very first Viking crib. If everything goes according to plan, we'll even come face to face with our very first Forsaken. So, thank you for watching, and let's get after it. Olvo, that works for me. This is classic, and then the beard, we did find a good one before. Oh yeah, the handlebar. Typically, when it comes to like a forever world or something, I'm going for something a bit more majestic, you know, a single braid even. This is kind of going to be a quick and dirty playthrough. The handlebar is perfect for that. Not too red, but about right there. Cool. I'll just call it Olvo. We'll just do paradise. I don't think there's really another word I can think of that hits the same. Yeah, I think we're good to go. So I've never actually beaten Valheim. And with the Neep Dorth update and Valheim's official release coming out in less than 2 months, I figured there was no better time to finally change that. I'll be bringing you all along with me as I make my way through every biome completely solo before the update arrives. Let's get it. But we'll see what's in store. Alright. Wow, a rainy start. Excellent. Maybe it always rains. Huge inn. Sent here to guide you in your travels. The megaliths surrounding you are the sacrificial stones. They represent the Forsaken, which you must slay in order to ascend to Valhalla. Works for me. I bring tidings. Magical stones were scattered throughout the lands. If inspected closer, this one will reveal the summoning place of Eikthyr, your first prey. He's a mighty beast, so you need to properly arm yourself before even attempting to defeat him. Alright, sounds good. Eikthyr. That direction. Not bad. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Farewell. Alright. And welcome to Valheim. I almost forgot. For Valheim! That's just a classic thing we do on the channel. So, bunch of new recipes we unlock when we pick up wood here. I mean, to be perfectly honest, it's pretty clear what needs to be done. It's gonna be wood for me on the menu. Berry bushes, let's take a look. Hey buddy. Bunch of berry bushes here. This is something I think is worth marking because what is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bushes maybe? I like this little circle personally. Put a little BB? No. BB is blueberry, I think. Put an R. Raspberry. Oh wow. Bunch of raspberries. So if anyone has never played this game, the way food works is there's 3 buffs here. In other words, you can kind of have 3 food buffs going. So you can see the raspberries give me 7 health, 7 max health, and 20 stamina. For a period of 10 minutes, that kind of decreases as time goes on. So when it's been 5 minutes, you're closer to maybe like 15 stamina or so, as well as a 1 healing per tick rate. In other words, if I have no healing per tick, I don't heal. So the raspberry gives me a slow heal. Hello buddy, a tasty morsel. You have found a snack. Consume it to improve your health and stamina. Beware that before long you will grow hungry again, so try to always have at least a couple of different meals nearby. Ready. Thank you. Very helpful. Whoa. You just kind of came out of the woodwork. We're gonna take you out. Boars drop leather scrap and boar meats. Both will be very important. Take stock of your inventory. Most items must be crafted. However, due to your recent departure from Midgard, you'll have to recall the true shape of objects. Just pick things up and it will all come back to you, I'm sure. My lesser brother, Munin, tells me one can fashion a stone axe out of wood and stone. Aha! That's actually useful because I don't even remember getting that message last time. I actually kind of need to be careful here. I'm getting kind of low. Come here. There we go. So I think the easiest way to get some wood be to punch some of these. Is that working? Yeah, that works. Is this working or am I crazy? That was not worth it. I need one more. You know what? This is kind of sick. I wouldn't mind turning this into a tiny little spot. First thing we want to craft, we just got 6 wood. As you can see here, we're making a club. Kind of the basic, the most basic club type weapon. And we should be able to get wood a little bit faster now. We need stones. Definitely need stones. I think it wouldn't hurt to explore a little bit around our sacrificial stone area. However, I do kind of want to head towards Eikthyr, and I see there's an ocean there, which is tempting. Boat travel is one of the biggest things, obviously, in this game, so it does make ferrying ores much smoother. Honestly, we'll take out this guy because we're going to need a lot of leather. There we go. This is much better than the fist, right? There's a stone. Dandelions I don't think we'll need for a while. However, I'm kind of just picking them up because they're there. I thought I saw some mushrooms. Wouldn't hurt to get some of these going. So like I said, you can have 3 food buffs. You can see my raspberries are already down to 7 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and eat a mushroom here, which is kind of more health, but not quite as much stamina. So I'm kind of trying to get enough stone. I need 3 more for an axe. It's kind of pitiful how little stone I've seen. I probably walked over a lot of it, but there's no rush in this game. This looks like a rune stone. Let's see what's in store. Ages passed when the Allfather Odin united the worlds. Killed but were instead forsaken, exiled here to Valheim for eternity. You will know them when you see them. That's a bit ominous, right? Definitely a bit ominous. There's a pack of stones. This is what we needed. And some mushrooms. And some more stones. Aha, a grayling. I'm definitely no Valheim expert, but I imagine this is what that rune stone is precisely referring to. And those stones are going to allow us to craft a stone axe. Obviously, much faster wood chopping there. And looks like we can also make a hammer. Not bad. Do a little bit of management there, of inventory. Hello, hello. We crafted a hammer. With this tool, you will raise mighty halls and towering fortifications. Start by building a workbench. This in turn will enable you to construct other things. Thank you for the advice. I'm not quite ready for a workbench, but we will definitely make one very soon. I do want a little bit of wood. We could definitely chop some trees, but I mean, this log was kind of just asking for it, if you ask me. I do think name of the game is kind of bores right now, but I do want to explore a little bit, like I said. Whoops. Get some free wood. Go ahead and top off my berry to just keep my stats high. So I'm not seeing the edge of a beach over here, so I'm gonna kind of turn around because I don't want to walk for too long this way. We'll keep going. I heard you. We're gonna go for a block here. There we go. Nice. Little 3-hit combo there. Very satisfying. Some dandelions there. And to be honest, I don't even know what they're for off the top of my head. I think something with cooking. It's a nice little patch here. Just in case, I'll mark it on the map so that way I can always see it. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful open plain here. we'll take this. A little bit of money. Won't be useful till later, but we did get some flint head arrows. We'll get a little bit of wood here. Chop both of these at the same time by kind of pointing in the middle of them. Although, from what I've seen, it does split the damage, I think. Don't quote me on that, but... there we go. Now each weapon, not every weapon I think, but a lot have a secondary action. The axe kind of gives you a nice overhead, just like that, so... which does help hitting the stumps. Oof. That's a strong stump. Probably not worth hitting right now. One more, there we go. That deer we definitely want, but it's a little bit too fast for us right now. And Log tried to crush the house there. Can't have that. So that's a beehive right there. The thing about it, let's see if we can get a workbench. There's a lot of crafting things you can do with this. Cool, and it works. One of which I kind of just did out of habit, but this is the repair, lets me repair everything. And as well as unlocked a bunch of other recipes here. Arrows. The big one we're gonna want here. Shield would be nice, but the bow is definitely what we want. We need 5 more leather scraps. And hopefully what it allows me to do is press... we did contract a little bit of poison there. But once we deconstruct the house, the beehive falls there. I think shout out to... I forget who taught me that, but might have been my roommate. And is there anything we can do right now? Not really. So I'm gonna honestly deconstruct this just to get my wood back. You know what? This is kind of overkill, but... oops. How much wood is that? It's only 3 wood. Probably not worth it. We could make a temporary bed here because I'm noticing it's going nighttime. Let's see what we can do about that. Bring out our hammer. Gonna cost 8 wood. Place a bed right there. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, there you are. Headrest for the weary. Weary? Sleep the night away in your bed and awaken feeling refreshed and full of energy. It is good practice to always have some spare equipment if something unfortunate should happen to you while exploring. Definitely great piece of advice there. The workbench allows you to craft complex items as well as giving you access to lots of more building pieces to construct with the hammer. Thank you, buddy. Now we are going to need a roof here, which thank goodness I have a little bit of practice with. This is one we want because this angle you can see is kind of a smaller angle. It's not quite as steep as the 45-degree one. Kind of makes a higher point, and then we're gonna need a fireplace. Nice. I guess we could put fire right here. Sure. Hopefully that's close enough. And looks like it's gonna let us sleep. This is obviously real nice, not only for the quality of the video, because darkness can kind of be hard to see, but it's also gonna give us this rested buff, which is huge stats here. You can see lasts for over 10 minutes right now. Our buffs you can kind of see in the top right there. Rest of buff is huge. You know what? I do want to go ahead and make a cooking station. Maybe we can make 2 just cuz, and then we're going to cook up this boar meat. What is it, buddy? Be wary of the weather. When the temperature drops at night, or if you are wet, you will suffer from being cold. This reduces your stamina regeneration. Seeking shelter by an open flame is your best option when this happens. Very insightful. Thank you, buddy. Let's see if our meat's ready. Cooking the boar meat allows us to eat it, so that's huge. And you know what? I might just leave this as a kind of, we'll call it tiny shack. Sure. I was hoping I would really come up with something there, but nope, that was the best I could get. Definitely could use some wood, but we're kind of okay. We'll keep exploring a little ways this way. And again, you can see our buff is about to run out, so I will go ahead and top that off. Also gonna eat a boar meat. Yeah, I'm gonna eat a boar meat. No reason not to. These are the amphibious mechs. Pretty cool enemy. Quite a fan of these guys. Not particularly threatening, except for when they're kind of trying to swim and run out of stamina. But they are pretty cool. Hey. Man, very foggy here. So we did finally reach a river's edge. You know what? We are going to need flint. This is different than the rocks. This is kind of, from what I've seen, on the banks of the beaches. It is a bit hard to spot. However, this is something we're going to probably need, not really sure, but maybe about 20 of. Black Forest. Did not realize we were this close. Might get a shot here. This is kind of cool. Oh, we're getting attacked. Oh, he's actually a strong guy. We're gonna run. So you can see on the map here, it's kind of this dark area, and that's the Black Forest. We are probably fine to go in there, but I would like a shield or something. I want to talk to a little bit later, my friend. Berry bushes here. These we're gonna take. This is actually a level 1 enemy. You can see by the star there, which I really don't know the specifics of, but it does seem like makes them hit about twice as hard and have twice as much health. And I am not really interested in fighting them. However, I might have no choice here. Ow. That was not what I meant to do there. Meant to take him out. Sometimes you really do get caught up in the animations. The swing animation. Ooh, that was a good dodge. Okay, at least we got rid of them. If this guy wants to chase us, I will let him. And we're gonna kind of run down the coast here looking for... Ooh, that's not good. Ow. Tried to dodge that, but... Like I said, when you kind of start swinging like this, it can be hard to move because the animation, once you initiate, kind of takes a while. Oh wow. I didn't realize this is all Black Forest. Okay, like this is all Black Forest, I think. Oh, I have to take that. We yoinked that chest. That was a jump scare, but... Let's go this way a little bit and let's see what we just got. I think I got a spear. Interesting. We'll try that out. I think I got a little bit of money. And I'm not sure what else I got, but I heard them fighting. I think the skeleton might have helped me out. Turn back. This is a dangerous place. You have wandered into the Black Forest. This place can be very dangerous for those unprepared for it. Prove your worth by slaying Eikthyr. Eikthyr? Who's Eikthyr? Well met, adventurer. Rumor has it some traders have found themselves... Ooh. Into the 10th world. Ow. There we go. I think that was a crit. I think when you hear that cha-ching, I think that's a crit noise. If you find yourself in need of special commodities, you might want to seek them out. Interesting. One of them should be somewhere in a forest such as this. I'm terribly sorry I can't be of more help. You'll have to keep an eye out. Yeah, it's not really every Black Forest from what I've seen. It's kind of like, I don't even know if there's multiple traders or not, but probably some Black Forest near will have the trader. Let's see. Man, this fog is, not gonna lie, kind of a vibe right now. What we really desperately need are pigs, as well as flint. This does look like a rune stone. Let's see what's here. Heed these words of Ulf. Now he writes them on the stone to help others. Pray to Odin for his soul. I think this is kind of saying that you need to have a shelter, walls and a roof. I kind of skimmed that. I'm not a huge kind of lore guy, but I do like to get a little bit of it. Let's see. Man, not seeing any pigs. Let's see. A little bit of a shack here. I think I hear another beehive. Can't complain about that. Ow. I'm not sure if I can hit them, but what I'm gonna do is kind of the same thing I did before. Once I place this down, it will give me access to kind of being able to break stuff. I guess we could just tear down this whole house, maybe? I don't know how this works. This is actually my first time doing this. Oh, there's some more over here. The bees are... Whoops. Tore down our station. The bees are attacking me, but they don't do that much damage, so I kind of just ignore them. Let's see if this works. You know what? This, I feel like the stone is keeping up. I guess I could have done that the whole time. That seems to have worked. Looks like they dipped and unfollowed. Only reason I can tell is because I have 2 followers. One is me. The other is the excellent gentleman or woman who I talked to on my last stream. However, I went up to 3 followers for a second there, which was hype. But now I'm back at 2. It's his life though. No hard feeling, obviously. We'll go ahead and mark this R for raspberry. Personally, I like strawberry. I mean, come on, that's a strawberry, dude. But it is a raspberry, supposedly. Buff is gonna run out, as you can see there, so we'll go ahead and... Wow. Another one. Honestly, we're gonna need all of these, so not mad about that. Flint knife is tempting. I have no idea what that is though, like what the use is. Maybe it's just a weapon. But I'm gonna get some free wood while I can here. Oh. Hey, buddy. Get some mushrooms while we wait for him to come back. That should do the trick, right? Surely. How are we doing on wood? Yeah, we have more than a stack, so we're actually probably don't want to get too much more because this is our carry capacity, and we're pretty close to filling that. You know, for completion's sake, I say we kind of just come here and check this out, and I might just go to our tiny shack there. I think the 2 things we need are piggies as well as flint. Flint will help us get a better axe, which I like using the axe early game as a weapon because, yeah, it's very efficient. You know, making an axe helps you chop wood faster, which is extremely important because we'll need a lot of wood, as well as, you know, axe as a weapon. So it's kind of a dual purpose there, obviously, which is quite nice. This would be a bit daunting to walk through in real life. A forest this foggy. Especially when you hear kind of like the gremlin giggling sounds in the background. Definitely a bit unsettling. A lot of berries. We might have almost a stack. Yeah, just about. I'm heading back to our base right now. Any pigs, please. Any pigs. Any pigs for the one time. Man, I love these open fields. And there she is. I think that's our base over there. There she blows. I think that's almost exclusively a indication of a whale. Go ahead and cook our necks up. Considering like kind of adding a chest here and a bit of you know, flair to the house, fixing it up a little bit, but I think we're good for right now. I'm gonna start kind of heading eastward. Get all of our cooked meat there. I like to put my food right here. And it's not quite nighttime, but it's going to let us sleep, which is excellent for us. In the dream you are laughing, but when you awaken you find your face damp with tears. Oh shoot. It's night. That's okay. Or is it just morning? That trips me up every time. Well, you know what? At least we got one person stopping into the chat today. I think sometimes streams can go, you know, all stream with no one popping in. So, like I said, it's a win in my book. Ooh, this is what we needed. I would light my torch so y'all can see a little bit better, but I think they're afraid of fire. But there's actually 3 boars here. The 3 little pigs, alright? Let's get this meat before we forget where it was. Oh, he's doing a little ring around the rosy there. And I see something on the ground there. See that kind of effect right there? Oh, it was the leather scraps. Thank goodness I went back, because that's what we need. 2 more and I think we can make a bow. So that's kind of our goal right now. I would like to get by a water's edge again. I mean, you can kind of see the water here. The coastline and the water here. Surely this is like a coastline, right? So maybe we could kind of head south, directly south. Take any pigs along the way. This is kind of like a little Stonehenge type of thing. Let's see if there's anything here. Nope, I don't see anything, but I could be wrong. Oh, I didn't even hear you. You're what we're looking for. Get a little parry, a little side stab into a swing. Not too bad, not too bad. Shout out to James from Love on the Spectrum. All my Love on the Spectrum lovers, call out in the chat. Sound off. I think we're more than good on berries and GL, but we'll get more because some of the recipes will use like 10 berries, something like that. I think. I feel like we haven't made that much progress, and I kind of feel like a chud. But we do have. Wait, we only have 2 bees. I think I missed one, didn't I? Yeah, I totally did. I think I got distracted. That's okay though. It's not a big deal. There's always more bees to get. I hope. Pig there. Okay, that's really good for us because that's enough for a bow. Wow, another open field here. Can see the ocean there. Look at that. I can get one of these in the chat. There we go. No, that's not what we needed. One of these in the chat. And there's a deer. I would love to take that, but you know what? Let's set up a little shack here. I'm getting a lot faster at building, which is nice. Because look how quick I could do this. This would have taken me like... This would have straight up taken me like 4 minutes before. Try out this spear. Where you going, buddy? Man, that's really low. How do I throw it? I like that. Yeah, that basically did nothing. That was doing like negative damage. So if anyone knows what I'm doing wrong with the spear, too exposed, I have no idea what that means, but we'll keep building, please. Oh, nice, it worked. So this is gonna allow us to make a bow, and we have 1 remaining leather. Go ahead and make some arrows as well. This is actually gonna help with our carry weight, so what I'm gonna do is make enough arrows to kind of get rid of that stack, because we're definitely going to need them. And actually, let's make a little bit more. Stack those together. So we have a lot of arrows. I like to put my arrows right there for now. I wonder if that deer left. There's our deer. I'm going to have to be quick with this because he's already running. That was not it, Chief. Oh, he's running the wrong way. Oh, there's some piggies. There we go. Let's get these pigs at least. Boars. 3 little pigs again. You love to see it, you really do. I think that's gonna allow us to... Oh, here comes a deer, here comes a deer. What is he doing? Why is he running at us? I don't know, but I'm happy. Oh, what a shot from downtown. So the bows in this game are... pretty hard to use, to be honest. First time I used one, I was playing with my roommate. Yeah, I was just running around the forest, just like missing my shot, like going like this, and then hitting the ground. There's a lot of drops, so you kind of have to aim pretty high, and they move very slowly. The arrows move very slowly. See how slow that was? But you kind of just aim higher than you think, and usually works out. Now that deer did give us some deer meat, which is excellent, as well as deer hide, which is also very excellent. So this is the shack we made. I'm curious if we can do anything with this. I think at the least we can make a shield, I pray. See if that works. Nice, it does. Shield looks like... Ooh, we did need one more. You do hate to see that. That's okay though. So what we will do is keep on trucking along. Surely we will see the ocean here, right? Yeah, look at that. There's another deer I heard. We do want him. Ooh, close. We're gonna need some of his drops. We could go east or west here. I might just poke west over here just a little bit, but then we're gonna kind of start trucking along east. Flint we do need. Can we get a flint count? We're at 5 right now. I think this is my first time swimming. You can kind of see it uses your stamina up, and then eventually if you do run out of stamina, you kind of start just slowly taking damage. I did hear that deer, is bleat the right word? I heard the deer scream, call. We see him, we'll take him out. If not, that's okay. There's always more deer. There's a bird. Oh, just took off. I actually wouldn't mind getting a bird, so I'm going to keep my eyes out for that. Some berries over there, but I think we're ready to start kind of heading eastward. And I shouldn't run with this club because, to my knowledge, this 5% movement speed, it's the very bottom line. Minus 5% will slow us down, assuming that's the case. So what I should do is put it away when I run like that. Take this guy out. There's a deer hiding there. Oh, we scared him. So those guys are kind of like the main bread and butter enemy. The one we just took out. I think they drop these eyes, which have some uses, which I don't recall. And then resin as well. Of course, useful for like torches, fire arrows, things like that. I'm not sure if we can make the flint axe. Looks like we can, so we'll go ahead and do that. Put that here. Don't hate me, anyone, but I'm gonna kind of just throw that spear out. The club I'll keep for now. One thing we definitely want, I think, before we take on Eikthyr is gonna be the tanning rack. Oh my goodness, we need... Sorry, not the tanning rack. The chopping block. Phew. Because I was gonna say, there's no way we're getting 20 right now. But 10 flint and 10 wood is what we're gonna need for that. That's gonna allow us to upgrade our most of our kind of tier 1 weapons here. It's gonna allow us to upgrade them to tier 2 for the cost of resources, which we may not have. But so this is the flint axe. Does 20 slash damage, it says, whereas this does 15. So quite a significant upgrade, I would say. We're definitely happy to see that. These oak trees are cool, but I think we need a much stronger axe for that. I really do want to get this bird here. It's pretty hard to see, but there's a little white head sticking up. Oh, flew away at the last second. We're gonna need a ton of boars, so we can never have too many boars. What is that? Looks like a kind of broken down house over there. Interesting. And let's get some of this flint that's ripe for picking. Kind of hard to see it. That's a regular stone, but the white ones are the flint. And we're coming up on this house here. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I guess just kind of some remnants there. There's a deer. Go for a long shot on him. Bullseye, right? Give me some credit, not bad. There's a bird. Man, every time I go for it, it flies. It's getting pretty dark here. May just set up a little shack somewhere to kind of chill through the night and sleep. There's a bird just spawned in. Surely, right? You can just barely see his little head poking out. Got him. Explosion of feathers. So that's going to give us a few feathers, which will let us make some arrows. Some fire arrows, which I think are pretty useful early on from the few times I've used them. Let's see. And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna actually put my bow there. I like to have my bow on the first slot there. Pigs. Oh, that's a 1-star pig, which does make him stronger, but being a pig, still unthreatening relatively. But the 1-star pigs are really good because they drop double the drops. Oh, there's a deer. Sidestep this guy. Nice, we got the deer. Let me try and find this deer before... Oh, we picked it up. Okay. I can tell because we just got the trophy, which is going to be very important for us. So, I really would like to sleep, but I don't know how fast I can make like a shack. I kind of need to stumble upon a broken down one, kind of like we did before the beginning of this episode. Maybe I can sleep there. It's kind of unusual, but... Oh, here comes a skeleton, glowing eyes. Ow. Some skeletal fragments there, we'll take those. Yeah, I would like to get a bed here, but there's no way this is gonna work, right? I would love if it did. I think we need a fire as well. Bed is too exposed, dang it. Tear that down, that's okay. Perhaps I'll spend the night picking up a little bit of flint. The nights are pretty short, I want to say. I don't know how long they are, but they do feel pretty short compared to the days, so that's welcoming. Let's see, this might be what we need. I do see some glowing eyes. Take him out. See, the axe just does so much damage. Don't quote me, I think the axe does slashing type, whereas the club does more of a blunt type, so I think because they're kind of fleshy, these grayling types, the axe is a bit more efficient. So we'll come in here and we will set up a station here if we can. Hopefully that works. Oh cool, I can repair that. Repair everything here just in case a little bit. And maybe if we place a campfire we'll be able to sleep. Oh wait. That's not a real bed, is it? Let's try that again. Bed needs to be near a fire. I got you. Let's replace the fire right there. Let's try that out. There we go. We're back. You dream of a mighty bear. Has no head, no limbs. A vast mass of bear flesh. Interesting. Alright. Rise and shine. We've got a rested buff again because we're under a roof here. Check the chest. A little bit of gold. This has a little bit of value. I will make a wood shield. And that's gonna go right there. And then what else can we make? We could make a crown. Not sure if that's what we want to do. I think I'm okay for now. Let's see, that upgrade's pretty cheap. That upgrade is also pretty cheap. That upgrade is pretty cheap. Okay. We could leave this as a tiny outpost. We may as well. I'll just call it a tiny outpost. And if we're ever nearby and we need to sleep, we can. What's up? He's back. He's back. You have crafted a shield. A shield allows you to block incoming damage. If your timing is perfect, the enemy may also be parried. Be careful though, if you block too many hits you will become staggered. The amount of damage you can block before becoming staggered depends on your maximum health. So if you plan on tanking a lot of damage, you should eat food that increases your health. Heavier shields will block more damage, but will also slow you down. Thank you for the information, buddy. That looks like Black Forest right there. Oh, we can't get the birch tree. Sidestep that. Yeah, he's quite a bit tankier, you can tell. It's like a tiny little patch here of Black Forest. Ooh. Get some nice AoE action there. We'd love to see that. You're not new to Valheim, it sounds like. I wonder if there's such thing as a Valheim pro. Not a pro, been playing since day one. Wow. That's kind of respect. We actually just got into it, my roommate and I, about a month ago or so. We picked up the game from Christmas, surprisingly, so we've been... That was a jump scare. That was a jump scare. I want to pick up this deer and then I'm running as far as I can. Let's see. Yeah, we've got quite a train of... Playing with fire here. I want this deer. There we go. Not that deer, but the other deer. Yeah, we need to get out of here. We need to run. Good, it looks like he got distracted. That's pretty cramped, but that's okay. So we'll repair everything. And then let's see what we can do. Shut that door, because I think I hear somebody out there. Yeah, I definitely hear somebody out there. Huh. Must have been the wind. I think we're really just gonna upgrade with the chopping block, and then I think we're good to go fight the boss. I'm not sure how many of these I'll need. I want to say when I played once before we needed 2, but that might have been because we were on a duo. But we will find out. Good instincts building near large water. Hope it's not a giant lake. True, that would kind of suck if it was ooh, do I want that? Kind of. We don't need birch seeds. What battles has this weapon borne witness to? You cannot see its past, only shape its future. Definitely mysterious. So I think what we will do is we'll call this like the spawn home maybe. Can I get rid of this? It's kind of cool. But I want to get rid of some of these. There we go. So we'll get our workbench maybe here. See if I can get a roof here. I don't know if that's right, but it looks decent. Then there's these little 45 degrees. We'll try this out. See if we can do it. Yeah, that looks fine, right? And then what we need is this one. Try and repair everything if we can. Wait, and our stamina. Do you know about parries? Yes. I do know about parries. Oh, man. But as you can tell from my gameplay here, actually, you know what? I don't even think we needed those there, did we? Yeah, mostly just hold block. For playing by yourself, I feel like parries have to be goated, right? It's kind of like you get a good block off, you get bonus damage, you like stagger them, I want to say. So I feel like it's a lot of value, a lot of tempo in a fight. So that's definitely something I need to practice. Store some of our garbage in here. Axe head we'll keep in here. Make a couple more chests. How much wood do we have? Not much. So what we will do is chop these trees and hope they don't destroy my house. I want to say like it depends which angle you chop it, which way it falls, but I just don't know if that's true or not. Tower shields can block more but no parry. Okay, that's kind of how... Alright, you know what? For safety purposes, I'm gonna chop this now. Because I don't want to set off some... Okay. That's fine, that's fine. That's good, could have been a lot worse. Okay. We'll call that good, and then we're gonna need one of these, right? I think it needs to be by the bed, so what we might do is like place it here, get a couple of these, see if that works. Pray that that works. And now we'll cook up some food. Nice. The next thing we want... Oh man. I keep doing that. Fix that hole in the floor, get our food before it burns. So we'll put food maybe like in this first chest. Do it like this. And then let's cook up some deer as well. And then we'll have my three buffs I want for the fight. I'll keep like this axe on me just as a backup, but I won't bring the club for right now. Go for a sleep action here. Oh wait. Tear that down and then see if we can get a new bed. No place like home, right? Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. What I wanted to make was the chopping block. I'm totally not a builder, so I don't even know how this stuff works. My roommate usually builds. So hopefully that works. Yeah, that looks like it did work. So we have access to a lot more crafting things here. Leather helmet. I don't think we're gonna do any of that because it's pretty small armor and it does use a lot of hide, which is kind of a pain to get. Are there any recipes we want? I think fire arrows are the main thing, but I'll check for upgrades here. We definitely want the flint axe, but I want to make sure we have enough for the bow first. Yeah. So the bow is crucial. Looks like it goes to 25 up to 28, which not bad. Shield will do because the shield actually, it's kind of confusing to me, but it seems like the shield doubles because it's a 6 here up to a 12. So I want to say that's a double, but definitely we want that. And then definitely flint axe is pretty good as well. 20 to 25. That's like a what? 25% increase. Oh yeah, we're gonna make some fire arrows. I think we are about ready to fight this fool, Eikthyr. So we can only make one set of arrows, but that's fine to be honest. Okay, so I think what we will do is scope out the fight a little bit just to see where it's at. And then probably when we sleep, we will, in the morning, try to take him on. I might need one more deer trophy. Bunch of pigs. Look also to the wild boar who roam these lands. Okay. Someone told me, yeah, it means more boars, higher quality boars will spawn here. So that's definitely worth marking there. I think we're getting close. Aha. There she is. The summoning spot. Hello? Calling forth the beast. You have found the summoning place of one of the Forsaken. Make the correct offering at their altar and they will come. Be wary though, the Forsaken are not easy prey, so craft a wicked weapon, don your finest armor, and eat a hearty meal before engaging them in combat. Aha, good advice. We will do all of that. So this does look like a really good open spot to fight. Not sure if like the trees might be better to get him stuck on the trees or something, but I'm not worried. I think that'll be a good spot there. We probably could try and fight him now, but I'm just gonna wait till the morning. So next, I mean, these guys are cool. They might be my favorite enemy so far. I just like these guys. They do sound like platypuses though, for sure. Oh yeah, here we go. This looks like some black forest, right? We'll check it out in a second. Definitely need to keep my eyes out for a bird. Would love to get one more. Otherwise, I think we're just about ready with everything we need. Alright, you know what? We'll go for a parry here. Oh, that was not it. That was not even close to it. Next guy, we got the parry for sure. 100%. But yeah, we're kind of gonna just poke around the Black Forest for a minute here. See what we find. Yeah, surely you could hear it now. Nighttime is setting in, and we're just about at the base. So, grilled necktail gives us 25 health, max health, 8 stamina. Pretty good healing over time, 2. All of these give 2. And these 2 as well give pretty good health. So our max health will kind of be juiced up, but our stamina will kind of be like average. But I think that's the way I prefer to do it for now, because it just gives me more room to make mistakes, take more hits. Wow, there's like a mysterious fog there. I think we're ready though. Let's read the runestone. Hunt his kin. Let's see if this will work. We need one more. I knew it. No, that's okay. We'll find one real quick. Easy. Be quiet. Be still. Oh, I missed. I hit a pig? No way. There was a pig there. Bro, this deer is insane. I should have predicted his juke. These deers are on something, man. They're making a fool of me right now. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I didn't even see him. Come on. I think that's a parry. I'm assuming, right? Time, which is kind of cool. Oh wow, he's in my face. Easy. I was looking like in my inventory because I'm so used to having a full hotbar. I have 4 of them. Man, I'm tripping right now. I'm not rested, but I did learn I can just place a fire. So we'll try that out over here. See if this works. I should have gone a little bit closer, but okay, so we got 7 minutes. I think we're ready. I think we're ready for this. I'll offer up, I will top off just for fun. My stats, just to inflate. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this, bro. I was trying to roll there. I forgot how to do it. There we go. I'm ready for it now. Okay, yeah, this music is pretty sick, though. Whoops, that was a roll moment. This is a really cool boss, to be fair. I mean, I've only seen 2 bosses so far. Can't be mad about either of them, but this guy is just cool. Let's do it. We're doing good. Oh wait, what? I feel like that was a total... I feel like I totally dodged that somehow. Easy. We're learning. We're improving. Let's get some sword action in here. Ow. Dodge level 1. Easy. We're doing it. Block. Oops. Wait, I think that was clutch. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Ow. See if we can get a fire on him. There we go. Yeah, big animation there. Oh, whoops. That's the big AoE. Let's see if we can finish him off with a trick shot. That might have been a successful dodge. I'm not sure. Let's see if we can trick shot him. Easy. Easy.
Yeah, baby.
Easy cut.
That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Rest in peace. Good game. No re. It was a fun match. Hard antlers, trophy. I think that's all we got. Oh, hello, friend. Congratulations. Thank you. I appreciate that. Return to the sacrificial stones with your forsaken trophy and offer as a sacrifice to make the gods smile upon you. Alright, bro. Good idea, actually. Genuinely good idea. I think we could like explore here. I guess we should go home real quick. Although I don't know if this is even gonna be my home. Maybe like water here by the forest. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out though. I think we're good. Could use a little food to be honest. I don't think I can cook though, can I? Is that gonna cook? Or did I waste my meat? We'll find out. Oh yeah, we've got no wood. Yeah, that did work. Okay. Yeah, Eikthyr music was pretty good. Dodge rolling has invincibility frames. Okay. You collect an extra head, they talk to you? No way. Good job. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. 316 nose scope. That's not bad. I might have to use that nose scope. Oh shoot, did I just call everything? You know what? We're gonna call that on purpose. That's fine. A little bit of wood. Not bad, not bad. Let's try this. Surely this will work, right? Invalid? Because it's inside. Probably. I have an excellent idea. Maybe I should make this first. I mean, maybe this will work. Maybe that'll just work. Believe? No. Is it because this will work, right? No? It went out. Alright. Don't worry. I have another idea. Come on. Believe. I knew it. I'm wet. Unless we're in. Alright, now this might smoke us out. I don't know. But I don't know if there's anything I can do about that right now. I guess I could. Okay, that just broke all that. That's fine though. This? Oh. Don't worry about that. That's fine. The fire can go outside. It just can't sit on wood. Okay, that kind of makes sense. So like if I took a floor piece out, it was probably fine. Okay. Yeah, good. We got some wood. I'll make a set of... That's fine. I did that on purpose. And then I guess while we're here, let's see if we can make the antler pick. Okay, so antler pickaxe. I think that's the only item we just got. So this will be our tier 1 pickaxe. Very, very important. I think we want to head to there to receive our blessing. You have crafted a pickaxe. The Black Forest is rich in minerals. There you can find copper in the ground and tin lining the ocean shore. Now go forth and strike the earth. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I was wondering how we figured out about the tin, but that must be how we figured it out, is that he told us. That makes a lot more sense now. I was like, how did we ever figure out we need both of these to like progress? Because we were playing blind. I mean, we're still playing blind. To be honest, I'd rather just like I think I'd rather work on exploring for right now a little bit to kind of figure out where I'm thinking to set up a bit of a shelter, because we're gonna need to start working on getting ore and furnaces. So I'd rather have a bit of a more permanent place for sure. This is actually really cool. This is like a one sec, I gotta make sure I hit my shots. Whoops, not like that. Zoom in action a little bit. Easy. I really like how this like comes down here. It's pretty cool. The blinding sun. Alright, let's stop messing around. Stop messing around. Let's get to business. So this took me a while to figure out, but now I know it's right here. Eikthyr, here's your trophy, my friend. The grace of the mighty stag flows through you. Your ability to move around is improved, be it on land or in water. And some very, very good efficiency bonuses there. So then we activate it and we should get it in one. Yeah, there we go. Hello, friend. You have been granted the power of Eikthyr. Use it in times of need. You could eat another bite. Your next target dwells in the Black Forest. Go there, explore the lands, and uncover their lost treasures and resources. The Elder awaits. Beautiful. That's cool. He kind of just puffed out. Beautiful, man. Yeah, there's a lot of bosses. So I do know about this guy. I'm not the most worried about him. And he's the only other one I know. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. Oh yeah, you already know we're getting that. I'm totally gonna shoot it. Because I don't really care about this wood that much. If it's like core wood or something, that's a different story. I might go like here, like at least for now, put like a temporary type of base right here. Graylings are made of wood. Wait, graylings are made of wood? Did I miss something? I didn't even realize that. Oh my god, yeah. Man, sometimes I wonder about like, how did I not notice that? That's crazy. Gray means they're resistant to the damage you just did. Really? White means neutral, yellow means you just did damage they are weak to. Wait, that's nuts actually. So I think that's white. So gray means they're resistant, yellow means they're weak to it. Okay. Hit a grayling with the torch. Yeah, good call actually. Yeah, okay. So like I've seen yellow, but sometimes it's like it's right in front of you, but you just don't know until someone tells you. Like I had all the tools, I just didn't think that far ahead. I probably should just keep a little bit of wood and stone on me. That's probably just like beginner tendencies of just not having any. There we go, right? Clear up our hammer there. I'll just leave this here because why not? Alright, first time using the power. I mean, this is a mandatory. I just have to do this. For Valheim! So we're gonna be able to run way more now because the stamina is like busted with the buff. Oh, what is that? Oh, I don't think I've seen that before. Got some tin and some coal and some leather. Interesting. Oh, a bunch of deer. Oh, that's a bear. Oh, that's a strong bear. He'll probably one-shot me. Blueberries. Get the blueberries and run. I'm just kind of like don't starve. Outlining the coast right now, and I'm kind of digging it. I might try to get just a couple shots of that. Let me get one with alright, we're good. This looks like it's gonna keep going for a while. Maybe I should turn around. Ooh, carrots. At least we got the trader scouted. Bro, surely. Oh god, yeah. I think my Eikther's out, right? Yeah. I'm like, surely it's gonna end right here. I guess we can go to the trader, right? Oh. We're good. You have found some ore. Raw ore needs to be refined in the smelter before you can work at the forge. To build a smelter, you will need circling cores. Search for them in the dark places beneath the earth. Thank you, buddy. Haldor. Rajajaj. What do you have for me? A Yule hat, circlet. This one obviously seems really good. I want that. I tried fishing a little, but I need to still experiment. Barrel hoops seem good as well, maybe for storage. They seem like they had a few more inventory spots. Should be 4 Valhalla, since you know Valheim is purgatory. So Valheim is a purgatory, true. For Valheim. For Valhalla. Okay. Actually, good. Good check there. Okay, so on one hand we did make it to the end here. Yeah, I just don't feel strong enough right now to fight all these guys. This looks like it's the snow, right? It's like a tiny... Hope I don't get one shot in here. It's like the tiniest little biome. It's awesome. Just like hoping I don't get one shot, because I've seen wolves. I don't know what the wolves really do. I just know my roommate died to them like twice somehow. Maybe it was just a skill issue, but because I should be cold, right? Okay. Yeah, that's why. So now I need to get out of here. That looks like another... burial chambers, I think. I think that's a dungeon right there, right? So I definitely want to come back there. This looks like it's like still Black Forest. So I might just go like right here and chill. Because that's pretty close to there. It's pretty close to here. I'll like put like a thing like... Oh yeah, that's my like main home right now. Okay. I have no idea what makes a good base location. I feel like this will be chill. Maybe I need to see in the morning though if there's like... Looks like there's some land there. I don't know if that's true or not, but... Oh wow, I did not even see you. Is that... What is that? Is that my base? Oh yeah, I guess that's one of my bases. The plan is to kind of get through everything before the update comes out. And like, so it puts me on like a 2-month timer, I want to say. For now, I'll just get a couple chests down over here. Can I stack them? No idea. I probably need like a... I think I need like a board there. Hold on, we might be cooking. Can I even put a chest on that is the question. Wait, no way. Does that really work? Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for us to stop. If you made it this far, appreciate you for watching. I'll be going live with part 2 tomorrow, and the video should be out a few days after that. Until then, thank you for watching. See.